Progressive Congress APC retains power ahead of the November governorship election. Aiyedatiwa, who said party structure will be prioritized towards sustaining the impactful governance at all levels, urged more support of the people for his administration. The governor, who received an audience pioneer chairman of APC in the 18 council areas of the state, saluted the visitors for sustaining the party and described them as great custodians. Leader of the group and former ESCO member in the state, Mr. Rashid Badmus, applauded the governor for his strides across the state. He promised their unalloyed support for the governor towards ensuring the success of his administration. Oredola Makonjola also expressed the group's solidarity and support for the government.
We are supporting your view for Ondo State. I can tell you that you have majority either the grassroots, local government, even among the state working committee, people who know your worth, who want to work with you. So we don't allow the action of a few to affect your own action against the majority.
We knew the struggle at Ngbebo. It's a whole lot of struggle before we were able to deliver in 2016. We metamorphosed from this. The party is waxing stronger by the day. This is our party. This is our party. Our body, our That's why I'm looking for all of you. It is my joy to have you around. God is our great reward in everything that we do. That is the report I believe. I don't believe all this other report. I only believe the report of the Lord.
Meanwhile, the Lucky Aiyedatiwa campaign organization, LACO, has called an aspiring platform of the All Progressives Congress APC to step down for the incumbent governor, Honorable Lucky Aiyedatiwa. The organization, during its grassroots mobilization to Esodo and Ilaja Council areas, said this will further boost the continuity of life-changing policies and development in Ondo State. Osrc Said Bisala reports that the campaign organization inaugurated foot soldiers across the Southern Senatorial District to canvass support for Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa ahead of the April 2024 APC primary election.
The Lucky Aiyedatiwa campaign organization is here in Esodo local government area in continuation of its grassroots mobilization tour of Ondo State ahead of the All Progressives Congress primary election. In attendance are party stalwarts, market women, artisans, and other interest groups. The organization, convened by Dr. Oladipupo Okeyomi, is solidifying consciousness of powerful to where the governor as a party right. The Director General, Lucky Aiyedatiwa Campaign Organization in the Southern Senatorial District, Emmanuel Igbas, described the Lucky Aiyedatiwa administration as people-centered and all-inclusive, which allows to take over government.
His experience of them. He has good experience.
Members of the NAW in Ondo State in the government, we have all to support his ambition.
To achieve success, local government and ward coordinators, popularly referred to as LACO foot soldiers, were inaugurated with current House of Assembly member Tony Allen leading the pack. from Eseodo Council area, the LACO team climaxed its tour to the southern section in to capacity in Ibokoda. A crowd of supporters gave a rousing acceptance to the aspiration of Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who they described as a ambassador. The task for these canvassers, according to the State Director General LACO, Saka Yusuf Ogunleye, is to propagate the Lucky Aiyedatiwa agenda for development across nooks and crannies of the area.
I've visited several local governments. We are preaching the gospel. We are telling our people. We are appealing to our people that we have a governor, the leader of our party, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who ran a ticket. And we are now asking the people of Ondo State. This is a continuous about that last administration. We want in the office.
The LACO also agreed to champion Lucky Aiyedatiwa, best choice for all, in order to enhance rural development and emplacement of life-changing policies. The Lucky Aiyedatiwa campaign organization also visited Luigi Okegbo, Ogutupa, government OS News.
In another development, the All Students Association of Imade College, OWO, has commended the Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa for the appointment of one of its prominent members, Dr. Olaide Adelami, as Deputy Governor of Ondo State. President of the All Students Association Worldwide, Alhaji Isiaka Karim, at the 52nd Annual General Meeting of Imade College, OWO, described Dr. Olaide Adelami as a pride to the institution, saying his appointment as Ondo State Deputy Governor is well deserved. He said Dr. Olaide Adelami has single-handedly executed several projects to make teaching sincerely apologize for that interruption there. The All Students Association of Imade College, OWO, has commended the Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa for the appointment of one of its prominent members, Dr. Olaide Adelami, as Deputy Governor of Ondo State. President of the All Students Association Worldwide, Alhaji Isiaka Karim, at the 52nd Annual General Meeting of Imade College, OWO, described Dr. Adelami The current state of waste management in Ondo State is giving residents grave concern. Investigation by Osrc showed that waste is either dumped in unauthorized places or burned, contributing to air pollution and mid health risk. The report.
This is Akure, the Ondo State capital. For some time now, the battling with the waste collections and hygienic, but therefore not result. The state waste investigation say that ZL Global Alliance, which is on mills in the state capital, has abandoned people state, leading to indiscriminate dumping of waste. The company aims the decision on inability of government to pay an agreed monthly allocation. The State Waste Management Authority has as a West evaluating Batoro Road are created in the city's outskirts, many with no human activities. However, that is no longer the case as urbanization has spread to the area with quite a number of dwellers. The contractor in charge of the dump site left the place to the mood. Now, residents are lamenting the current state of the dump site, describing it as a disaster waiting to happen.
It's always been a serious issue plying this road with the nature of water coming out from this place.
We are moving up, coming, we wind up.
So people now they don't feel come here because at this place they smell. Please. And yesterday so many people come up for here, they don't come out.
We've clamored for the relocation of this dumping site, but they said government is giving them some area, some piece of land in another place, but yet there is no solution.
Following this public outcry, the state government, through a letter signed by the General Manager, Ondo State Waste Management Authority, Mr. Adefolaju Omowole, ordered a temporary closure of the dump site at Igbatoro Road, Akure, and approved a new dump site at Akpomu. Commissioner for Environment, Mr. Oyeniyi Oseni, while stating government's plans regarding the facility, said efforts are on to ensure smooth running of the Akpomu dump site. Residents of the state and administration in Ondo State would not relent in its efforts at providing enabling environment for them.
Government's concession battle to the devil, and I investigated how the place was when it was handed over to them. Judging from what person that news, we have to look at the workable model that will allow us to have a success. Good use of that dump site. In Akpomu, what I also saw there shows that we need emergency attention in that place so that we will not allow it to go the way of battle.
All efforts to speak with ZL Global Alliance proved abortive as no one was on ground to speak.
Ondo State government has maintained its stance on zero tolerance to gender-based violence. Special Assistant to Governor Aiyedatiwa on gender, Olamide Falana, gave a warning when she paid a visit to a violence victim, Augustina Odechukwu, at the police clinic in Akure. Mrs. Odechukwu was rescued by a government official when she was being pursued and injured by her husband, Sunday Odechukwu, along other axes in the state capital. Omora Lagbeji has the detail.
From her husband, Sunday Odechukwu, the Ebonyi woman who is a mother of 5 boys, to Sunday said they got married many years ago but has been facing hell for over a year.
They should fight for the justice because I don't have anybody.
While pleading for justice on her husband, who was always threatening to kill her, she revealed that her children were not spared of the act.
That would be telling me that I should enjoy it.
The Ebonyi woman, who is a mother of 5 boys, to Sunday said has been facing hell while pleading for justice on her husband.
Broke my son's head that
who is a
from head. Or using
violence
to any to this out, be it male or female.
Mrs. Falana also paid a visit to the State Commissioner of Police, Abayomi Oladipo, estimate of police support in stemming the acts in the state.
And let people know
Ondo State and Osrc BV in fighting gender violence in the state. The commission
Sincerely apologize for that distortion there. In other stories, the Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja has dismissed an appeal brought before it by Felix Okonkwo, who is one of the lawyers that represented Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of indigenous people. appeal for want of merit and sources. Governor Alex Oti will tomorrow fly off the construction of 30-kilometer Article Ndiokereke Ozuabam Road. Commission State Police Command says its men have pulled in. Women and children were promptly handed over to the chairman of Saboa Council, who in turn reunited them with their relatives. While confirming the development, Governor D. Korada commended the troops for their bravery and decisive action. Express